Next up, guys, we're going to score the loaf. So we've allowed the loaf to come to room temperature. It's doubled in size, or you've taken it out of the fridge, you've allowed to take a chill off it, and it's ready to go to the oven. So I'm just going to, for demonstration purpose, I'm going to put it out on the board, I'm going to score it. A little bit of flour underneath, and all we're doing is with the seam side facing up, we're putting that to the bottom. So a little 600 gram loaf here, and we're going to score. So again, as I spoke before, I used the razor blade. A lot of people ask me why you score, what's the method behind scoring. Scoring is it's a baker's signature. It goes back many, many generations. What I was once told was originally it came from communal ovens that are still in existence in Morocco and the like, where there's one oven in the community. They might have 12 or 13 people making bread, and it goes to the one oven, so everyone has their own individual score, so they know which is their bread. Also, scoring has a lot to do with how the dough will rise, the bounce, the oven spring you're looking for. So as a baker, I'm looking for like weak spots of the dough, or maybe it wasn't pinched enough. So I'm looking at the dough and I want to make this sort of a square loaf to identify it. So I simply just one clean cut. So it's like, grab your blade, don't overthink it. Some people like to go slow and they shake it. Just one clean cut, very easy. One, and I come back across that cut again with the second, turning, third, and fourth. You can go back on it, look that you got a nice clean cut. Why we went over the lines is to allow it to rise in the center. So if I had have not crossed the lines over, I would have, this end would have came up and that. So simply cross your lines. All right. Scoring a different style loaf. This is an oblong loaf. So we pour the loaf out. You can be creative and stuff like that. If you're baking one loaf of bread, sometimes people like to spend a bit of time on scoring. If we're baking a couple of 100 loaves, it's quite different. So it's score, score, and go to the oven. This one here, we can get a bit more creative. So we can literally just 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. And we can cross it over this way. Really simple. And go to the oven. If you notice, all my cuts come over each other. I'm actually, fairness for that one there, I got it. It's quite symmetrical, but it's really, really good. Happy with that.